Hey folks, I'm Philip B, and welcome back to Star Trek New Civilizations. We have just begun the integration of the Andorrans into the Federation as members. We finished the Sorens last episode, and the Vulcans have become a second-tier member world now, giving us all their systems, except for the home system here. And as well as the Stellaris gave us their systems a little while ago. It won't be too long until the Sorens do as well. We get most of their stuff. I don't remember which one their capital is. It might be Gamma Serpentis. Offhand of which one it was. Psi Serpentis, maybe? We'll see. We'll see when it happens. Which one we're left with. We're slowly expanding down in the south here. We're working on getting the Suliban involved in this. We need at least 3 more trust for that to happen. We're working on it. We're also working towards building towards the Trill to get them in as well. It'd be nice to get both the Suliban and the Trill into the Federation. That's member worlds. The Maltese Senate would also be interesting to grab. They are egalitarian and spiritual. Could be good to do. Well, they have 12 trust with us. Yeah. We could join this alliance after we've absorbed the Andorrans, and then work on eating them from the inside. As both the Rigelians, who are egalitarian, align with us nicely, as do the Akmarians, who are egalitarian and xenophiles. We just have to resolve the aspect of them. They wouldn't be too bad to get in. Well. We do have a Federation Council to do, so let's take a look at that. If I go to Government, Policies, Institutions, Federation Council, can I do an mediated dispute with the Andorrans? Apparently don't have any disputes. Okay. Deltans are too far. Are at war, so there's really no reason for me to say. The Suliban, good. Suliban and... I don't think this is useful. Let's not bother with that. We could react to a galactic conflict, which I think is a good idea. Let's do this. Let's condemn the Romulans. We also need to get this under control. I think I could probably drop recruitment drive now. Bring that much closer. I'm going to keep diplomatic grants up though. Envoys are just too helpful. I don't quite have the lift of warp speed limit. Or the released deuterium stockpiles. Those are too much at the moment. Everything else I can't afford. At the moment, let's take a look over here. Is there anything I need to do in this area? Expansionist. Gives me lots of border friction. I think I'd rather do cooperative. Let's do that. Makes more sense anyhow for the Federation. Can do Liberation Wars. Benevolent Vassalage is fine. Precision Orbital Strikes. Orbital Surrender, that's fine. Can do Subtle Interference. That's okay. We can change that law if the Senate thing comes along. Warp Enlightenment is prohibited, resettlement is prohibited, land appropriation is prohibited, first contact protocol is proactive, yeah. Yeah, open borders, mixed economy is fine, wealth creation. This gives me 0.1 trade value of Latinum. This gives me we have that trade value of Latinum, which I think is okay. We gain an additional envoy, which I think is useful. Let's do that. Ethical trade. Again, makes sense for the Federation. Artificial workers are allowed. We do research debris. We welcome refugees, of course. We don't have population controls. We don't have slavery. We don't have purging. We don't do genetic modification. We have gender equality. Naval recruitment is encouraged service at the moment. That sounds good. Our factions give us unity. Who could we make happier? You are all fairly happy. The Earth Mining Consortium could do... I could have 5,000 stored, that would help. Defensive stance. And expansion traditions. I could do the defensive only. Might make it hard to get people into alliances, though. What about the Black Company? You are militarist and authoritarian. No. Yes, this mining consortium is fine. They are. Whatever. Don't really care about that. We're not going to do that at all. This mining company could be good. Expansion traditions or solid liquidity are really all I can do. What are we missing here? Recent enlightenment. Okay. I can't really affect that, and everything else we've done. Everything we can do. So we're getting the most we can other than the Earth Mining Consortium, which I wouldn't mind working on. Love to see that we have 0 authoritarian, 0 xenophobe. That's great. Not a lot of spiritualists, which is okay. We need to get the militarists down a little bit, but I think they're okay. I don't really want the expansion traditions. The liquidity will be difficult. Although we're going to get there with the increase here. So we'll see. See how far we can get. The next thing I was going to do is take a look at ships. Go fleet management. Ship designer. We have a bunch of cool new ships. So let's take a look at them. Constitution heavy cruiser. Already designed. Such a beautiful ship. Mods have done such a great job bringing these ships in. Your total power damage, I should say, is 62. It's pretty good. Make sure everything here makes sense. All phaser bolts in the orange slot, I think, are the best. Our average damage is 2.9. It's better than the rest of these, sure. Large phaser bolts. Blue slot. 14.4, again, the best thing. And then we have photon torpedoes, of course, which I think are appropriate as well. This raises the warp speed a bunch. We could also do the secondary computer core for tracking and armor hit points, as well as a reactor core, which I don't think we need. Basic crew quarters, I think, is a good idea. With the ship this size, because the crew complement is fairly large. 400. That'll be reducing this number, I think. Base 4. Okay. That does. Yeah, the upkeep is reduced by 10%. A lot of phaser relays, level 1. They're all phasers, right? Phaser bolts, yeah. You do armor. Structural integrity is not too bad either. Having a little hull regen could be good, though. Redundant force field would give me more ship. A blade of armor would give me armor. The dispersive armor Mark II is better. I think we'll leave that. I don't have the tractor beam research yet. Polarized hull plating, or do we want to go deflector shielding? This gives me armor of 3700. This gives me shielding of 3700. Let's grab the shielding. And then hull plating. Gives me way more armor. It lowers my evasion, which is already terrible. And my sublight speed, which is okay. Do that, raises the armor a little bit. Impulse Drive Mark II is there. Warp Drive Mark II is there. Sensors Mark III. Bring them on board. And line profile is fine. We don't have anything down here. Okay, we can auto upgrade for sure. Save that over the current design. Let's take a look at this battle cruiser. Very cool looking. Little front bit is kind of weird, but generally it's pretty good, cool looking. But we got some point defense turrets, which I think are good. Small phaser turrets. Why wouldn't you do the phaser bolts here? Takes me up to 70, and I don't want to do plasmas, so we're going to do photons. Just thematically, I don't want to do them. Redundant deflector attenuators are fine. I don't want the internal dampeners because their evasion is terrible anyhow, and they have a large crew complement, so let's do crew quarters instead. Redundant force fields is awesome. I think I need 3 of them. Let's do dispersive armor as well. Give a little more armor hardening. Make my armor up to 1000 here. All points, that's good. Phaser weapon damage, that's good. These are phasers, right? Small phaser bolt, yeah. That works. Grappler is the only thing I have. Yes, shields are good. Hull plating. I don't mind if they're slower. Bolt drive, yes, yes. Bigger sensors and line up. Good. Save you over the current design. Perfect. And here's the farmer class, just a regular cruiser. Again, they went for the phaser beam instead of the phaser bolts. Not entirely sure why. I mean, I know the beams are at 3. The bolts are still more powerful. I guess the range is shorter. Tracking is worse. You know what, for the farmer, let's keep the beams. I know it lowers the overall effective damage, but let's just keep it thematically. Just to try it out, see what it's like. That. I think I want the spatial torpedo. Again, because this is large crew, we're going to do, and they don't have much evasion, we're going to do crew quarters instead. This all seems good, although I think I want a little bit more armor over shields here. Some things can pass through shields. There's 5% shield penetration here. else here looks good. Again, you can be slower, that's fine. Better sensors. And the farmer class, we'll save that as well. Excellent. Also looks cool. I think this one looks cooler than this one, the Cardenas, but it's still kind of nice. Bonaventure. But it's a fun little purple thing in the front. And the Yorktown. It's also very. The Yorktown has shuttle wings. So Bonaventure does not, right? I'm just gonna make sure nobody here has an upgrade because that's something I always forget to look for. Farmer does not. We do not. We do not. Oh, did I check the Bonaventure? I don't think I did, but I'm going to check it again. The Annex class, you are on the Columbia. Yes. Engel does not. Minuteman does not. A Hoover, which is a ridiculous looking ship, does not. Daedalus, which I love. Not. Deus does, and it's already upgraded from the Mercury. Hermes. I mean, I should build some of the classic frigate. Icarus should be gone soon, but we'll just double check. Science ship, that's a Sarajevo. We don't need to do the science ship. It's fine. Mendez. Marquis. Ridiculous clean ships. I probably won't build them at all. Nobody had any bonuses there. I think we're going to just leave it at that. Everybody else is okay as they are. Have some Minutemen. So let's build some Yorktowns because they have the shuttles. I think that's fun. Well, you have no shields, and I would like you to have shield. That's the direction we're heading. And you should have the crew page as well. Better sensors, thank you. Everything else is fine. Let's look for some retrofits or refits on some of these ships to make sure we can get the better model for all of these as well. Okay, in our retired ships, I don't want to. I wish I could just take a look at a look. Look at a look. That doesn't make any sense. Wish I could just take a look at the a list of retired ships. But I understand that to be a submenu because it's the way the game probably works. Let's check you. Can't add a ship. I could remove one Constitution, which I think I will. Add the Yorktown. And the Earth Defense Fleet, let's do the same thing. Oh, you have a Yorktown, good. You have a Yorktown, good. These legacies and stuff are gonna... A couple of Yorktowns in the queue coming up. Need, I think I have the crew for it. I have that for it. Let's check. Can reinforce, so let's reinforce here and upgrade. Also upgrade you, and can I reinforce you as well? I think I can. I can grab a second Daedalus class here. And that covered all that. More colonies happening. This Delta Volantis sector. For forgot to look between episodes to see about this. So the thing I'm wondering about here is if I go to my institutions, I go to the Department of Extraterrestrial Holdings, and I go review the Delta Volantis cluster holdings. I look at the dig. Commence a full dig. Well, all must be true. The United States of Planets is not in control of the Delta Volantis cluster. Quite understand what that means, because I am not in control of the cluster here at all. So I'm going to take a look between this episode and the next one to try and figure out what I mean, what this means about building the dig site here. But because I know the mods watch this, you're welcome to pipe in and let me know how this works in that particular thing, because it's a little confusing on how I'm supposed to deal with that. Does it show up in the discoveries page? No. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do there. Anyhow, we'll let time pass.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Our ships upgraded, get things done, move ships down to the correct section. A whole bunch of our stations are done now. Let's let one more month pass so I have a bit more alloys. It's that mission tree that I don't really care about too much. Component upkeep goes down, that's great. Impulse Drive 3 would be really nice. Maybe the Nimitz. Reactor. Let's get the reactor. I was just thinking I wanted to do something. I don't remember what it was. You're waiting until tomorrow. You're over here. This is done. Good. You're just going to sit here for the moment. Wait, star bases. That's what I was going to do. Whole bunch of new star bases come online. Up here, this would be a good spot for a single shipyard for sure. And probably a trade hub. And I guess the off-road trading company would make sense here as well. See, we're positive now on food, which is wonderful. Beta Z station here. This would also be a great spot for another shipyard. Thing in the south. Also a great spot for a trade hub. Also a great spot for the off-world, which I cannot afford. Grab a bit of stuff here. Yeah, I think that makes sense there. The Altair system would be great for a hangar bay and a trade hub. Off-world trading company. You would be good for a hangar bay. And maybe an energy weapons array. Actually, a shipyard up there wouldn't be out of place either. Everybody else here is okay for the moment. Worked upgrading a bunch of them. Yeah. Okay. That's a good start. Tractor beams. Love it. Energy credits and jobs is probably what I'm going to pick. Electric Fields Mark 3 maybe. Long range sensors. Neat. Down first. Rivaled each other, the Breens and the Deltans.
Technology discovered.
Civilian fabricators. Perfect. Let's start getting rid of some of these tile blockers. So we do the mountains. I'm going to start upgrading all my star bases as well. We have -1 lithium. Not dilithium, platinum. Take this down to 15. I still want to accrue some, but at the same time, sell some off.
Science ship under fire.
Pirate home fleet here. Okay. You should be getting the hell out of there. Hopefully you don't die.
Technology discovered.
Jump, jump, jump. Is there no jump? There we go, retreat. Perfect. Let's go over here and make sure my science ships are not on passive. You're not, just you were. Okay, good, good, good. You're not doing anything here in Impact. I'd like you to do this, please. Oh, you were going to do this, but the Ferengi have taken it. That's fine. You're done here, and you don't have much to do, so you can just sit there. You're a Delta of Atlantis. You're doing stuff down here. You're doing stuff over here. You're on your way. Gotcha. Some of my fleets are showing up.
Technology discovered.
Blowing up some of the stuff down here. New reactor. Sounds good. I need the dilithium quite yet. Grab the warp drive component cost. And energy credit boost is nice. Let's get the phaser bolt increase. That's also a good idea. I have one more heading down here. Yeah, there, yeah, there's 4 here. Should all be heading to here. New negative trait. Trust cap. No. Do you, anybody need to worry about? I don't think so. I don't think you're on the council.
Encounter.
No, although my Minister of State is not wonderful. Although neither of the other two are particularly good either. Minister of Defense is currently giving me diplomatic weight and trust cap. I think it's better than the rest of this. You're giving me a lot of stuff and you're these uniforms Strange New Worlds? Not sure.
Technology discovered.
Water production, good. Get the Walker class out of the way.
Ships upgraded.
How's this process coming along? These worlds are doing okay. No, they're not doing great. because they have the wrong type. Need to convert or move. Build a nice administrative park here, upgrade.
Station under attack.
Some space piracy over here. No, you know. Go here and I do have to eliminate these pirates. I don't quite have the fleet strength for it though. The Andorran's coming along. Come on. I continue to build influence so I can continue to claim worlds. You two still at war? But you, Slavan. You're not quite at the just cap yet. Well, I have an extra envoy this whole time. I don't really care about Galactic Community having people there, and I don't need this to be leveled up. So let's go to our contacts and see who would be good to continue to work on. I have somebody here, here, and here. I don't need Tellar or Vulcan. Marians would be good. Somebody here. Gazarites. The Iridians wouldn't be too bad. Are you? You're a subject of the Klingon Empire, so that doesn't make sense. Gazarites don't really like the Tholians, that's fine. You don't like the Catons, the Tholians, or the Excalibarian. Nigelians are in a coalition or a alliance already. Valerian freeholds aren't too bad. Kolinahr. Improve relations with the Binar. See where we can get to.
Technology discovered.
Get the insult efficiency out of the queue so I stop seeing. Or all this stuff. All okay. Everybody else seems to be up to snuff now. How much do I need to upgrade this? A little bit more. So upgrade Starbase 1 first. Phaser turret upgrade. Something that's not too expensive. Grab energy weapon damage increase. Legacy ship is done. For this last fleet to pop in, and then I'll reorganize these fleets into something manageable.
Construction complete.
Unfortunate. It keeps showing up. So let's grab it. Interstellar Government 2. Sounds good. Got the Walker class now. Crossfield cruiser. Can't just always buy ships. I really want to. Mission components. Warp drive. Starbase. Okay, let's grab another starbase. Now that I have some space, let's consider some other actions here. I'm going to give you the Naval Logistics Office, and you can have the Off-World Trading Company. You can have the... What to do here? Are you located? You're up here. Let's increase the hull points. You're over here. I have a hydroponics bay for you. Seems good. Ships, I think, can upgrade. Yeah. Upgrade everybody here. Upgrade everybody here. Legacy cannot upgrade. That's fine. Go down to Kotai, or whatever it's called here. Organize these fleets. I'm just gonna grab all the fleets here. Let's have them come over here.
Research station lost. Station under attack.
And then we'll probably blow up that one, and then we'll probably blow up that one. Come down here, get rid of that one. Clean up some of the south here. Take a look at these fleets before they fly off. Kind of cool to see. Neat. It's of a similar kind of ship. Those are Vulcan ships mostly. Yeah, I think these might be the Stellaris ships here. A little harder to see. Another fleet show up. This one. The interesting ships you do. Let me look at you. Cool ships. Cool ships. Alright. Stop ship drooling and continue on our way.
Ships upgraded.
Got 2 colony ships not doing anything. I got you sitting here in Beta Z. You sitting over here and not doing. Gonna have to wait. You're here in Traylon. Not doing much. Okay, well, why don't you survey that for me? That. I already surveyed that. Survey that. That. And that. Come around this way. And you're sitting here in Capella, not doing much. Really like you to come down here. Survey that for me. Should be on avoid. Nope. Colony ships just sitting here is such a shame. We don't have a ton of influence to spend at the moment. Let's get long-range sensors. There's the campaign thing. Let's get the embassy complex underway. Yep, there's the battle here. Well, you all should be on.
Enemy fleet.
So. Perfect. That system is fine. Stick you all on aggressive. Go over this way. I'm going to queue this up so that they all sit here together and then we'll come together.
Construction complete.
Starbase capacity, thank you. We got the embassy complex unlocked. Let's get the Unity unlocked. That's lovely. And more starbase, more good. Pulse manifold, the sublight speed. Get the hull plating going. Somebody leveled up. Our head of research did, in fact. You could do temporal mechanics. Voidcraft. 2 new worlds. Is there a choice? It's all upgraded. We need a few less ships. I would like 120 capacity, so I can have 4 fleets.
Construction complete.
A bunch more stuff is done. Good, good, good. Gotcha. Now we do have a Federation Council we can do. Do you let me invite anybody in now? Dolphins are at war. You sure you don't want an association status? It's the distance. It really is the distance. Silicon, are you there yet? You're up. Unfortunate. What kind of agreements do I have? Maybe this is part of the thing I need to get rid of. Let's go over to here. I can see it better in this thing, in relations. Commercial packs with a bunch of people. I think you're okay. Migration with the Sorens, which I don't need, and the Deltans. Let's get rid of the Soren one. Okay. I have a whole bunch of favorites all over the place, including the Kzinti. Fun. Romulans, the Andorrans, the Tellar. Andorran. Love it. Maybe we can get cut rid of a couple of these research things. We are gaining 1 a month right now. Rengi, Andorran, Ekmarian, and the Deltans. The Andorrans I don't really need the research agreement with. Let's drop that. And we don't need all of this. We are rivaled by the Romulan Star Empire.
Jolan True.
Who hate us. Yes, we'll declare a rivalry back. Equivalent to me.
Yevin Detav.
Okay. That'll give me another 0.5. Get rid of the research agreement here. Currently able to learn 10, 9, and 29. Share a bunch with them. I think I'm still gonna break it. Fine. And I don't really need the rest here. Would you just be my subject? That would be an interesting idea. Need to have excellent brigade. 50 trust. Okay, we're almost at 50. We'll see if they, because they're so small, they might do it. You're pathetic too. We'll see. The Deltans I had that with, yeah, Commercial Pact. that's good like that.
Initiating communications.
I don't need that, thank you.
Colony established.
Glad to have a colony. Number is going low again. Concern me. Let's grab you. You have engineering jobs. Fairly small, but you might be a good science world. To be quite honest. Keep a science world. And you can make one of those as well to offset some of that contribution. Production chips are busy. I'm gonna stick you on auto. Just sit there for now. Actually, I'm gonna... No, I have somebody else down here. Good. You can go on auto. There's 18 here. I gained an extra star base. Look for other spots where I have a lot of trade just sitting unclaimed. There's 9 in Vega. Means I need to upgrade you to the next level. Eight here. Here. Let's grab you. Upgrade this. Let's do the Federation Council thing. React to the conflict. The Kzinti Cardassian War of Conflict. The Green War of Aggression. I think we're going to condemn the Blitz. Grab you. Start heading towards the Trill. SETI.
Survey complete.
Political frontier. What is this? Established factions or fledgling movements alike have taken unusually keen interest in a new colony of Beta Z Prime. From the moment we announced our settlement of this modest moon, nearly every political voice in the United Federation of Planets has something to say about it. Our analysts suspect that it has anything truly radical taking root in Beta Z Prime, but they advise some caution. It is clear that various political entities indeed intend to campaign vigorously in this burgeoning world. Awesome. Need a whole bunch of stuff. Could grab Unity output. Let's do the Edicts Fund and Experience Gain increase. That sounds great. Did I build here? I did. Knock that off. Earth has been fully upgraded. Apparently we can do some more, so let's do some more. Exeter needed an upgrade. You're okay here. You are. Reinforce you again. Probably for the Yorktown. This science ship not doing too much here. I'm gonna stick you on auto, please.
Ships upgraded.
And you're working away.
Technology discovered.
Long range sensors is done. Really want to grab this. 181 months. The Starship reactor upgrade. Unity increase is awesome. I also had the planetary capital and leader upgrade as well. I'm making 500 unity a month. It's nice.
Construction complete.
You're done here. You to come over here, please. Yeah, I can claim that system. Our goalless cluster.
Colony established.
Wonderful. It's the Nehru. Excellent. You have no inherent bonuses, except impassable mountains, dangerous wildlife, and a massive glacier. Could be a good generator world, and you also could be a decent agricultural world. You don't have bonuses to either. Good question. We are losing a lot of money right now, so why don't we do generator? Pick the generator office here somewhere. Oh no, 22 you need a gene clinic, but I will build 2 generators as well. Terral,
Anomaly detected.
a promising candidate. Barzon Chaos reigns. Is this a different thing? Okay. Organized bands roam the countryside, desperate for food. In the capital, Sak Jalot clings to power, but with a diminishing authority that barely extends beyond the palace gates. Unless something radical changes, the pro-unification forces appear headed for defeat. Okay. Andorran Ascension. The Andorran Empire's ongoing ascension negotiations with the United Federation of Planets have been complicated due to dueling rivalries, due to the dueling ritual known as the Ushan. The practice sees 2 challengers engage in a fight to the death while tied together at an arm with an ancient ice mining tools. While the United Federation of Planets Constitution does allow for member worlds to considerable freedom to regulate their own local laws, many of the Federation's judiciary believe the practice is incompatible with Federation law. Practice be banned or negotiate an exception. A bunch of people not like us. No, we'll ban the practice. Yeah, you can do that. Pretty leveled up. One of our just regular officials. You're governing one of my worlds. Increase my influence. Let's do that.
Technology discovered.
Legacy fleet is ready to go. Here. You really hurt. Actually, before you that will stop. Have you heal. Do the thing. New research, we got hull plating. Alloy cost is what I think I make the bees do. Not sure. Cute. For sure. Let's get the alloy cost down. This. Backlids. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. The Ushan, Counselor of the Andorran Empire, has accepted the Federation planet's requirement to ban the Ushan ritual in order to progress. Excellent. Gain 500. Let's do the survey complete first. Though our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of the older theories of the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting finding have been displayed in a newly dedicated museum of exobiology on Earth. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid the continued search for these strange life forms. Gave me a bunch of energy, that's very helpful, and some society research. You know, surprised it took us that long to do this, but whatever. The Kolinahr is a ritual that few can complete. The process of purging all emotion and embracing total logic. The promising commander Sopek has come to believe that he is ready to undertake the Kolinahr and has family requested a leave of absence from responsibilities. Typically lasting between 2 to 6 years, the commitment is substantial and may find themselves no closer to their goal at the end of it. Despite this, those who do complete the ritual are well respected. Of course. I believe that was one of my military commands.
Council agenda available.
Let's make sure we're continuing to upgrade the fleet. A massive crater on Largo 7 appears to have been the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect the ship exiting warp rammed into the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The USS Wolverine has picked up the residual subspace anomalies near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Neat. A leader has died. It was the military leader from the Saurians that we got. Do the set up a foundation in their name. A non-profit foundation has been established honoring the passing of the great commander Yaniz Avema. The foundation marks a step towards peace and interstellar harmony, bridging the differences between communities and species. Gain passive extraction and monthly society research, 10% for 10 years. Excellent. Means we're down 2 commanders. Let's take a look at our leader pool here. We are. Promising commander. Yeah, there's Taral here. I believe is a Vulcan. This. Don't know who this is, but I'm sure they're somewhere in the lore. Grab you. I think temporarily we can grab somebody else as well. We'll grab this one. Any shot as well. Okay. And these fleets. Some people in. I'm gonna stick to Rawl and to that fleet. Any shots, I think, to this one. Any other leader stuff I need to look at? Everybody else is full, right? Yeah. Wait for these ships to heal. Our political scientists have been observing the Betas of Prime with keen interest. However, despite the feverish campaign, a lot of recent fuss in the media, they forecast a fairly typical outcome for the colony's political future. Our researchers note that no news amounts to good news here. Despite what some fringe elements in our society may claim, there are yet no signs that Betas Prime is being molded into a hotbed of autocracy. Democracy remains the favored principle there now. Good. Is any more society research, whatever years? We'll just do good.
Ships upgraded.
Lopek has arrived at the monastery at the base of Tai La, where he will begin his attempt to purge himself of all emotion. Ship sealing.
Discovered.
Set up and take on those pirates. Accuracy and tracking sounds probably a good idea.
Ships upgraded.
Roman Star Empire builds a terror weapon. Oh, that's worrying.
Technology discovered.
End of the last campaign. Seriously think about that. It's a research from researchers. Grab. Do it this way. Here, grab you all. Stick you here.
Technology discovered.
I can merge two of these fleets together, which I will do. 10 and the 30.
Survey complete.
I'll pass through to the next territory.
Technology discovered.
Let's see what we need to do here. Need a capacity +1 and planetary capital. Sounds amazing. The military thing. Targeting and accuracy. That'll be timely for this battle that's about to happen. Let's get the quantum hacking. Let's do this battle real quick before we end the episode. There's some more pirates.
Construction complete. Engaging enemy fleet. Technology discovered.
Code breaking, perfect. Let's get shield hit point upgrade. Which is now that we're using shields. Give us a pirate base for some more platinum and some minerals.
Engaging enemy fleet.
I am truly sorry. Designated driver, Barnacle Bill, I think that was. Toxic behavior, empty gesture, ineptitude. Some really funny ship names for the pirates in this game, this mod. I appreciate. There we go. That's done. Let me move down that way. Deal with these two things. Shield points is excellent. Let's grab the level 3 shields. Let's also grab the City District housing. Let's also do the level up. More influence. Politically connected is fine. Some more wars over there. Romulans insulted us. Still too far away. That's did get this. That's good. So let's build those mining stations. And you got this, so build that mining station, that research station. Let's have you colonize this. So you are the one here in the Argolis sector. Cluster. You.
Technology discovered.
There you go. Research from research. Sounds good. Minerals from jobs. I don't really need them at the moment. These are really cheap tech. Components job one. I'm gonna settle this world.
Establishing colony.
The grip of the Autarch. In a stunning display of strategy, Sok Jital has crushed the planet's resistance. Sleeper agents and rebel ranks participated in a coordinated planet-wide attack before the rebel generals knew what was happening. Their positions were overwhelmed. Barzan 2 is now a unified world. They get fanatic authoritarianism. Take a look at Barzan real quick. Up here somewhere. Can't do anything. Could do some espionage to indoctrinate or something like that, but do a real quick on the Suliban here. They're not interested for distance reasons. Distance reasons. Okay. But you're at war anyhow. Would you consider being a subject? Now you are lacking stuff, but you're also a big fat no. I did independent diplomacy, expansion permitted. I don't need to enter my conflicts. And unified sensors. Got rid of distance and lack of trust. I don't understand what lack of trust is, but that would take them to -65. Okay. I offered them the other way. Doesn't look like they're interested in joining, but a tributary. No. Probably just have to get closer. That's no problem. Anyhow, that takes us to the end of this episode before we run on too long. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope to see you in the next one where we continue to expand, maybe get the Andorians to along a little more. We're getting there. Getting there. I might be able to beat this up to moderate focus, actually, to get that go a little faster. And, oh, I can definitely upgrade Earth's capital. Let's do a little capital upgrade in case there's any more. Not. Perfect. But Earth's capital is fine. And then we'll go from there. Hope to see you then. Have a great day.